Hey, how's it going? It's Caden. We're out here in Buckeye. We're going to check out Victory at Verrado, the active 55 plus community. And real quick, before we get into the tour of the community, I've got to tell you about my free Living in Arizona guide and my 55 plus chart and graph. Both are free. They have everything about all the 55 plus communities, as well as what it's like living here in Arizona. Just reach out so I can get those over to you, whether it's a text or an email, and I can get that right over to you. Back to the tour. Right across where they have that Victory sign, they've got this cool area called the Big Patio. It overlooks the 18-hole Tom Lehman course, as well as there's 12 acres of golf playground where they have instructors that can teach you how to golf. So if you're not into golf but you want to get into it, there's opportunities for you to learn how to do it here as well. Now, Victory's location, it's in Buckeye, Arizona, which is about the far west as you can get while still being in the city. Now, there's no real reason to leave the community other than if you were going to go to work or you were going to just go downtown or to the other areas. You are pretty close to downtown Phoenix and the airport, but not the other entertainments like Scottsdale or maybe Tempe, for example, but you are not that far from Westgate, which is where the Cardinals play. So you get all the West Valley amenities, but not too many of the East Valley amenities. Now, Victory's got a ton of unique, cool things about it. You've got access to the Victory Club, which is actually kind of elevated up on this little trail going up to it that you can ride your cars and golf carts up to. This is the view from outside, and this is the view from one of the patio side restaurants that they have connected to the Victory Club. Now, I'm going to show some aerial shots of the 3 resort-style pools as well as the whole club, and there's actually like a cliffside restaurant that leads up to the club. That'll be a little later in the video, but I really want to explain just kind of what Victory is. So Victory is an age-restricted 55-plus community located within Verrado. So Verrado is 14,000 homes. It is a huge master-planned community. And within Victory at Verrado, there are actually 6 builders. You know, you got Capital West, David Weekley, Lancy, Taylor Morrison, William Ryan, and Kay Hov. You got a ton of builders, so that's a nice thing about it is you get a ton of options. If you like one builder style, you can kind of go with them. If you like another builder style, you can use them. Now, since it's located within Verrado, you pay both of the HOA fees. So you pay Verrado's HOA fee and Victory's, which is $108 or $118 for Verrado and $110 for Victory. That'll be monthly, and then depending on which subdivision you're in, that'll be another HOA fee. But it's really nice because, like I said earlier, there's no real reason to leave the community. Verrado has like this downtown area where they've got this courtyard, they've got grocery stores, restaurants, everything you need. So it's almost like its own town, and it's all golf cartable. So you can be in Victory, you can go to the club in the morning and then just drive your golf cart down to the bashes down here in the downtown area. So it's really like its own community, and if you don't want to like have a car and drive out to all these places, you don't really have to because they have everything down here on Main Street. Like I said, there are grocery stores and a bashes down here and like a barber shop. There's even like some law firms and things like that. Even some townhouse and condo living down here, but that is part of Verrado and not part of Victory at Verrado. Now, the nice thing about paying both HOA fees is you get access to the Verrado Community Center as well, their rec center, which is right in front of me. So if you had grandchildren in town and you wanted them to come visit and go to the rec center with you, you couldn't take them to the Victory part, but you could take them to the Verrado Community Center, which has a pool and almost all the same things that the Victory one has. So the residents of Verrado cannot use the Victory amenities, but the residents of Victory can use the Verrado amenities. Another really cool thing I liked about the community as a whole is not only, you know, the tree-lined streets that are really green and beautiful to look at. It doesn't really feel like you're in Arizona. But if you just were retiring and you didn't want to go to an age-restricted community, you didn't want, you think they're slow or something like that, which they're not really slow. People go to them to be active. But if you wanted to be still around kids and families, but have all the same amenities and be able to golf cart down to a restaurant or a grocery store, I think Verrado is a great spot for you because you can be, 40, 45 years old. You can be any age to live in Verrado, and you still get basically all the same things. You can get a golf pass up to the Victory Golf, and you can do basically the same things as if you were living in an age-restricted community. Another great thing about the community is it's newer. They started building Victory in 2015 and they're actually still building it out. So if you wanted to get a new build community, you want to go into like a model home and just buy a home straight off the lot like that, you can do that as well. Now, the community itself is nestled right on the White Tank Mountains, which has 21 miles of paths and trails just in the community alone. But the White Tank Mountains themselves, they're beautiful. They really give you the 360-degree views of the community. Like, there's not a place you can look in the community that doesn't look beautiful. Now, this is one of the nicest homes in the community. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,400 square feet, over 2,400 square feet actually, and it was just built last year in 2022. So they do have some more affordable options. This one was listed at $900,000, but they do have the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, plus a den homes that are more affordable and just easier to get into. To talk more about the homes that are available, I'd say the range here in Victory at Verrado for single family homes, it starts at around 350, maybe mid to low threes. And it'll range all the way up to like $1.2 million. And there's a broad range of types of homes. You have the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 square foot homes, and then you have like the 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,300 square foot homes. In the last 90 days, we saw 35 homes sell. The low out of those was $364,000. The median price was $499,000, and then the high was over $1.2 million. So you can see the buy-in is around, mid threes to get here into Victory at Verrado for a single family, about 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. So I'd say for all you get, being in a newer home in a nice community with all the amenities and all of that, I'd say, you get a pretty good bang for your buck for a starter home here, like in the 350, 360 range. Right now, we have 34 active listings here in Victory at Verrado. So if you had any questions about any of those or you wanted to take a look at some, let me know. Or if you wanted to know, maybe you're seeing this a few months later, you want to know how many are active there, feel free to shoot me a text or a call and I can let you know. Or maybe you had some questions about another community here in Arizona. I can answer those as well. But we are finishing up this beautiful master bathroom tour. This one had a really big closet as well as the huge extended long counter. No tub in this master bathroom, though. I thought that was a little interesting. But we're about to get to this drone footage of the clubs here. So they have a spa at the Victory Club, this one up here on the hill. They've also got the bar and the resort-style pools, which you see over there. We'll get a better shot of those. But they've got the pickleball. They've got the tennis. They've got, all the things that all the communities have. All the clubs and the activities, the club rooms. Something that I think is cool about this particular community, Verrado Victory, is the vineyard they have. So they actually have a vineyard here at the club, and they serve wine from the grapes that they have at the vineyard at the wine at the bar and the grill there. They have like a wine tasting area. So I think that's pretty interesting. But the views of walking through this community center, the club, are really, really cool because you have the White Tank Mountains right there. So you're walking down through the club, the patio, and you see these nice, really Olympic, resort-style pools. And then you look up and you see the mountains right there. And then you have the pickleball courts. Everybody loves pickleball. You got the tennis courts right there. You got bocce ball courts. You have just about everything. And something interesting about that pool you saw there with the lanes is they have some kind of weird system on there where the splashes from one lane do not splash into the other lanes. It was weird. When I was there, I was checking it out, and it's one big pool, open pool of water, but somehow like the streams are not the same in each lane. So you could see, like, I watched the streams of the water. One stream was going, one way, and the other was going the other way, but it's one big pool of water. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I think it's really interesting. It's a newer club for sure, so you can see kind of the pros of that. They've got all these cool kind of amenities like that you won't get at many other places. But yeah, they've got a cool, full spa. They've got classes for golf. They've got classes for everything. We're actually going on over to the Cliffside restaurant here. So they serve great food here as well, and it's right on that golf course, just like the big patio. So you got a lot. You can see there's just an aerial shot of part of the community. You're surrounded by the mountains. You've got beautiful golf. You've got beautiful things to do. and there's really no shortage of activities. You can drive right on down to the downtown. You saw the drive over there earlier was not too far at all. And that's something I really like about Verrado and Victory in Verrado, because I think Verrado is a really cool community, and when you're in Victory, you're a part of Verrado. So another thing, maybe you wanted to be in an age-restricted community, the street up to Victory, you know, it's different. So it's not like you'll be, if you join Victory, it's not like you're still going to be super close to the kids. It's a golf cart drive away. But, you know, the kids don't come up into the Victory area, but the Victory people go down to the Verrado area. So that's why, you know, I have some people looking and they're like, hey, you know, we're not ready to join an age-restricted community. You know, we're 40, but we're retired. You know, do you have any options? I think this is probably the best community for anybody like that, who wants to join a nice, fun community, but, you know, not have to be in an age-restricted community. You can see it's a very beautiful center, and I do appreciate you guys watching. I am a realtor out here in the Phoenix Valley of Arizona, so if you had any questions, wanted to check out one of those active listings, or wanted access to that free 55-plus chart and graph for that Living in Arizona guide, feel free to shoot me a text, email, so I can get that over to you. But other than that, thank you for watching. You have a good day.